New tree? No way. Did they make an update for Feral right now? No way, man. You're trolling me. You're not trolling. Dude, sorry. I mean, I've been trolled, like, about this, like, probably 100 times, alright? Let's read the post. A new Greetings Feral Druids. We're excited to share that there's a new version of the Feral Tree in the next beta update. Dude, I'm about to start crying, man. I swear, dude. Okay. That's a good start. A new version of the Feral Tree. That is music to my ears, man. Okay. These are some meaty changes you can really sink your claws into. With the new talents, lots of revision, and changes to the tree layout. Dude. Yes, man. Here's some what we're intending with the changes. Okay. Dude, but this right here is so good. Meaty changes you can really sink your claws into. With new talents, lots of revisions, and changes to the tree layout. Dude, you guys, you have no idea how happy I am, dude. I play this game 8 hours a day. And I play Feral for all day, 8 hours. And man, I'm just happy to change stuff. Let's see what's up here, though. But this is good. Good start. Identity. At its core, Feral's gameplay is about applying and maintaining powerful bleeds on enemies, then spending additional comm points on Fortress Bites for more damage. In 9.2.5, Fortress Bite is extremely powerful and extends Rip with Sabertooth, which relate to it taking over your rotation. Our goals for this tree is to get back to bleeds, especially Rip, being the center of your damage and gameplay again. Okay, I like that, With Fortress Bite adding additional damage when you have the comm points for it. Okay, yep. We've changed or moved any effect that dynamically extended bleed duration, so maintaining bleeds will always be part of it. I like that a lot, man. Like, I prefer that. I do. I definitely do. We had several options to make bleeds more interesting or useful in different situations. Prime Wrath has been moved near the top of the tree to give Feral an AoE option comm point. Wait, to give Feral an AoE comm point spender early. There are also new talents to do things like briefly increase all Rip damage, consume part of Rip's duration to heal some of its... No, to deal some of its damage instantly. Oh, I quite like that, actually. That sounds kind of interesting. Or make Fortress Bite hit nearby bleeding targets. These tools should also enable you to get full value out of every comm point in AoE combat. Okay, so that's more of a PvE thing, but that's good. We also returned a lot of Berserk's current power to the first point you spend in it. Yes, man. Dude, this was like one of my biggest thing. I mean, okay, so they're still keeping some additional talents to make it stronger. And adding some new ones. Okay, I like that. But yeah, like what did they pretty much do? They just like nerfed it, split it, and then you have to like spend 3 points or 2 points to make it what it was. So this is good. And I'm kind of curious to like see what the new ones are. That is kind of cool though. That is kind of cool. Okay, complexity. We pay a lot of attention to gameplay complexity. Feral has some talents that increase the complexity of its rotation in exchange for power. The challenge with these types of abilities, especially in Dragonflight's talent tree, is that if they're strong, they can feel required. Yeah. Link form. A link to rare. Boom. There it is. In the case of Blood Talents and Brutal Slash, we added alternatives for players who want most of the power without the complexity. In case of Savage Roar, we removed it. Wait, Savage Roar's gone? I don't really mind that. I mean, I don't really use Savage Roar ever, but that's interesting. To prefer Feral's comm point spenders to focus on maintaining bleeds and weaving in Force Bites when possible. I actually don't mind that at all. I think, like, if you have to, like, spend them to like, maintain bleeds, I think that's quite fun. Dude, Ibram, so far, I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. But I actually gotta see the tree. But, like, yeah. Choice. Many of talents are about giving Feral players tools to customize their gameplay in the direction they prefer. There are, of course, talents that strengthen AoE or single target damage, though you should always feel capable in both scenarios. True. But other options allow you to customize how much energy regen you have, how powerful comm point builds are, how often you need to refresh your bleeds, or how powerful your Berserk and Tiger's Fury cooldowns are. Okay, yo, permitting you. Let's go. We're excited to hear about your feedback on these changes, and for you having an opportunity to play with them, here's what's coming. Okay, so this is the tree right now. Okay, so yeah, we got the protective growth right here. Your regrowth makes you take 3% less damage, which is good. I like that, man, actually. I think, you know, it's not huge, but it's a nice thing. It is 3% less damage, which is a bit. And then, yeah, pouncing strikes. Grants 6 comp points to Shred and Rake when striking from stealth. That is good. Improved bleeds. What is that, though? I don't even know. Tireless Energy. Renamed from Max Energy. Changed to 2 ranks from 3. And grants 2 haste per rank. Good. I think 3-point nodes are not the move to go. I think 2 is better. Sabertooth. Now increases the force by damage by 20%. And increases damage dealt by rip by 4% for each comp point spent for 4 seconds. That's quite interesting, actually. I like that a lot. I do. So it doesn't extend rip, but it makes rip do more damage, which I think that's a better way of going about it. Piercing Claw. 2 ranks. New talent. Row 4. Critical strike. Chance increased by 2%. Okay, so you can expect that. More crits. Okay. Double Clawed Rake. New talent. Row 4. Rake also applies Rake to 1 additional nearby target. Okay, seems more of a PV thing. That right there. That's row 4. That's this one. Okay, good. Yeah, like, it's very optional. Like that's a PV thing, but it's so optional, right? Like, you don't have to go that if you don't want to do it. It's not like you're forced to go through it. Same with the placement on Primaraph. Wait, that's Primaraph. But yeah, it's like very optional, man, which is so good. Sudden Ambush. Change 2 ranks from 3. Okay. And grants 5% chance to strike as if from stealth. Okay. Up from 1. Okay, that's better. So they made it better and made it a 2-point node. I think it's good. Is Sickle there, man? Hold up. Hey, check the BG. Yo, Rex is going, man. Thanks so much, dude, for the primer. Thank you, man. Where were we? Dreadful Bleeding. New talents. Row 5. Rip damage increased by 15%. This is really good, man. I think them removing draft, which apparently they've done, and adding stuff like this is exactly what they should do, in my opinion. I think it's like, because it doesn't limit you. Like, you can still cleave. Like, you're not like, oh, if I bleed 2 people now, it might be, you know, it's like, it's good. It's good, man. They took 2 of the Cirque Towns from the old town tree, put them together as 1, which is actually exactly what I asked for, too, in the video I made, was them to, like, combine the Cirques. So, that's a good change. That is really good. And then they said they have, like, some more optional to, like, make it to modify it a bit. Berserk is kind of meh as it is, but at least it's not even worse, you know? And you don't have to waste town points to get to make it be what it is already, which is good. Yeah. It's a big improvement. But we're going to see that, like... Okay, dude, I'm like pre-reading down there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through it. I was like trying to read down there, man. Okay, dude. This is so good already, man. Like, already this is... Literally, like, I'm not joking. 10 times better. And one of the reasons is because, like, the old town tree was really bad. So it's not very hard to be better than that. But this is actually looking pretty good so far. I think from a PvE pub and a PvP pub, but one thing's gonna be like when I should play on the beta and like try it out, and see how it feels, you know. Okay, Tear Open Wounds, new talent. So many new talents, man. So many new talents, dude. This is good. Feels like Christmas, yeah. Tear Open Wounds. Permaraph consumes up to 4 seconds of rip damage on target hits and instantly. Dude, this is really good too, because I know in like PvE. It's kind of weird, but, like, even in PvE, it's, like, more worth, like, primal wrathing when there's many mobs than, like, swiping it sometimes. Because it just, like, does more damage. And you're just, like, spamming rips. So, like, this gives you an opportunity to actually, like, do more instant damage as well in, like, a big pull. So, I think this is going to be very, very good for Feral PvE in, like, dungeons and raids. Probably especially Mythic Plus. Tissue Blood changed to 2 ranks from 3. Good. Ferocious Frenzy, new talent. Row 6. New talent again, man. Ferocious Bite also has nearby enemies within 8 yards affected by rip. Okay, good. That's a PvE thing, but good. Dude, Feral needs to be good all around the board, man. PvP, PvE. Good. Oh, dude. Infected Wounds now also increases rake damage by 20%. Yes. That's good as well, man. Infected wounds actually does something now. Nice. That is huge. That is actually really, really massive, man. Dude, these are really good so far. I don't get, like, ahead of myself, but that's really good. Dude. I'm so happy right now, man. Alright, so row 7 choice node. Raging Fury. New talent. Finisher moves extend the duration of Tiger's Fury by 0.2 seconds per comp point spent. Okay, so you can extend the duration of Rip. So, I mean, 5 comp points, 1 second extended on Fury. That's pretty good. I like that. Frantic Momentum. New talent. Finisher moves have 3% chance per comp point spent to grant 10% haste for 6 seconds. Hey, that's quite interesting, actually, dude. There's so many new talents, man. This is crazy, dude. So many new talents. Berserk. Hardline. New talent. Row 7. Each comp point spent reduces the cooldown of Berserk by 0.5 seconds. Okay, so this is like the 2 set from the 4 set. Which means, do we also get the... Do we also get Sickle? I don't know. But yeah, this is good. Okay. Berserk Frenzy. No longer costs comp point abilities to reduce the cooldown of Berserk. Okay, so they like took that part out of it. So I guess like Frenzy. Did they change Berserk Frenzy? I wonder. Let's get to that soon. I feel like they might make Frenzy Berserk Frenzy more like Sickle. Maybe a mix between Sickle and actually Frenzy Band. Bite Force. New talent. Row 9. Choice node with Blood Talents and Force Bite and Rip. Deal 10%. Wait, what? New talent. Row 6. Choice node with Blood Talents. Forces Bite. Okay, so like this is one thing. So you can either go BT or Bite and Rip deal 10% more damage. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I quite like that, man. Did I read row 6? Oh, I meant row 9. My bad. Row 9 choice node. Vein Ripper. New talents. Rip and Rake and Thrash last 25% longer. Ooh. Dude. Okay. That's huge. Rip and Rake. Thrash doesn't really matter, but Rip and Rake 25% longer. Wait, did I skip this one? Wild Slashes. New talent. Row 7. Choice one with Brutal Slash. Swap and Thrash deal 20% more damage. Okay. So this is going to be PvP choice. The slash one. But yeah, dude, this is pretty big, man. That's kind of like, yeah, that's pretty huge. Rip and Tear. Yo, Rip and Tear. This has been changed, though. No talent. Applying Rip to target also applies a Tear that deals X bleed damage per comp point spent. Oh, so an extra bleed when you apply Rip. That, that's pretty sick. That's kind of cool. More bleeds. A lot of bleeds I can see here, man. Okay, Feral Frenzy and Apex Predator are now standalone talents. I think better off with that, yep. Okay, hey guys, so quick editing note on this talent right here, Ashmane's Guidance. So it's a bit confusing with the Convoke bar here. I feel like it would make more sense if it's a 25% cooldown reduction and not like a duration reduction. But yeah, also I'm kind of quite curious about the proc chance on the auto attacks to get Incarn. But yeah, quite interesting. I kind of wish they kind of bring Sickle back in some form, even like a nerf form. But I'll kind of get into that in future videos. This is my first impression on these talents. But I'll make a lot of future videos kind of going over the actual talent tree and also giving feedback on what could be better. Remove talents. Improve Fury. Good. Dude, yes. This was one of my biggest things that I did not like before. You know, that like they just took Fury, they nerfed it, and made sure to spend 4 points to make Fury what it already was baseline. Dude, these actually, a lot of this is like exactly like what I was complaining about. No draft, dude. I think no draft is one of the best things that ever happened. Because they've put like more damage on bleeds into different things that doesn't limit you from cleaving. But yeah, man, they're gonna take feedback, dude. I think I'm gonna write a feedback post on this after I've actually gotten to mess around with it. I'll write a feedback post.